Hello, everyone. I think we should be live now. How's everyone doing? We are here 30 minutes before the new legendary. Presumably, it's going to be a fire legendary, but we don't exactly know. Hello, Dragon King. Hello, Deontay Hilburn. I see Satoshi streaming with the Shadow. I don't know if we'll do like an all-together stream or anything like that. I mean, if they reach out, I'll join. But yeah, they're probably doing something by themselves. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. This is like one of the more unplanned ones. But yeah. Yeah, don't exactly know what to expect for this. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see exactly what AS has in store for us. Don't you think it's crazy that half of the LME banners have been almost red this year? Has it really? I mean, we had Sakura. That was colorless. I guess we had Elm. And then Erica. Well, the thing is, it's kind of biased because most of the emblems are red, right? Like they are sword users because they're lords. So we had like Erica, who's obviously red. Marth, I guess counts. Although I think Marth is green. No. Legendary Arvis calling it. Dude, I can already hear Oblivion's comments if it actually is Legendary Arvis. That would be crazy if it actually is Legendary Arvis. But yeah. I don't think it'll be Arvis though. I think most likely it will be I guess the most common one is Diamant, right? Yeah, I think that's the most common. Or at least the most likely. It's been a while since we had... Well, I shouldn't say a while. Actually, yeah, it has. Has it been a while? I think it has been a while since we had our last legendary from Elios. So, yeah, having that there would make sense. But yeah. Honestly, unless it's like, I don't know, Emblem Lucina, which there's no way it's Emblem Lucina. There's just no way. Unless it's like Emblem Lucina, I highly doubt that I will be summoning on this banner regardless. I'm in my orb saving mode. Yeah, I have 1960 orbs, but, you know. I like to save orbs. Also, this is my current Edelgard. I'm just like primarily focusing on Edelgard right now.
I'll face it head on.
Go ahead.
Also, Aura.
That way, huh?
I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what Aura means, but I don't know the context, I guess. Is the best way to put it. Whoops, sorry. I accidentally disconnected my phone. There we go. Also, Ira. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Ira is a possibility, I guess.
Bright idea.
It is done.
Well, actually, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's the Hanoka. Okay, without Edelgard, I actually can't do anything. Sorry. Yeah, Ira, we had legendary Ira this year. She was red. Yeah, I guess we did have a lot of reds this year. Interesting to think about.
That way, huh?
Are you sure?
I'll go ahead.
I'll face it head on.
In this heat.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Bright idea.
There's a little bit of a problem. Like, all my units here are pretty bad besides,
Let's swim.
yeah. Besides Edelgard. I really need to get this encounter somehow.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, God.
I'll face it head
It
on.
is done.
Yeah, we obviously failed to kill that there. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Okay, I don't know why I did that.
Let's
Please don't die. Thank you.
I'll
Alright, cool.
face it head on.
Not having a soul troop is really painful. Ooh. AR Twin Far save. Where's my resident Satoshi Edelgard expert? Hold on. He's streaming right now.
Lives rent free in my head. And I remember it was like everywhere. It's the fucking Trojan horse Steve clip, which
That
is
shit
so
was
fucking fun. That was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen out of this. It was so good.
Okay, the Shadow's talking about Smash, I think.
DTM Satachi doing near save or far save for Adel? I'd rather go far save for some reason. I think you should also give her the Briar kit if I'm gonna be really honest with
If you're gonna cope with like a really old armor, you gotta go shield far
you.
save, I feel.
You literally do, yeah. Also, she has Brave too, so you don't even have to give her Erica ring. You could just slap Ike ring on her too, or Martha. Actually,
Hello,
Martha
DK
ring.
Bugmaster. I'm trying to get advice from Satoshi
I feel
right
like you're
now.
almost always like once that new arcane sword drops, I think you're dropping it.
I do the Briar far save personally. I don't think near save for her will do anything. Not with the melee nukes we have now.
Is it just me or is
So, yeah, no problem.
Satoshi like really soft?
Slice 30 bow push. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I already have force.
Okay. I guess we're going to go twin far save then.
I almost have the best kit somewhere here.
Can't wait for the
I
Switch
have
too.
Sly, I have Assault Fighter. I have Assault Rush.
I don't know.
I just need Death Echo.
That's the echo.
I'm just if it happens, it happens, right? I haven't pre-ordered or anything. I don't know if I'll actually. If I need to, there needs to be like a game I actually want to get the Switch,
swim.
right?
All right.
Leave it to me.
Dazzling.
God dang it, that sucks. Okay.
Let's
God dang it.
swim.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, at least we can like take out Clan here. Yeah, there is a possible Fire Emblem game.
I'll
Will we
face
get
head
our
down.
actual like
Good idea.
hello Van? Yeah, well, I haven't got Assault Rush yet. I only had like saves, so
Let's swim.
all right. Brave Sword, that's like the funniest thing. Okay, can I get like distant counter seal. That would be really good right now, please. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Already did Hero's Journey. I guess I can do one thing of Forging Bonds. Yeah, I think you need Shield Fighter for Summer Edelgard. I think Shield Fighter actually works really well for her. Most saves, if they don't have the innate like flat damage reduction or tankiness, you definitely want to go Shield Fighter. All right, let me get on my codes here. Very nice. Ooh, okay, cool. I don't know if Oblivion's gonna join. Hope he does. Do I have any? I guess we go green here. I wonder how they're gonna rerun Marth, because they have. It'll probably be like a dual Ephraim situation. How long do you think it'll take her to get a refined Summer Edelgard? We might be in for the long haul. I don't know. It's like, where are we in the refines? I've honestly lost track of all the refines. I would assume at least a year, but I don't know. I guess Summer Edelgard was a while ago, so it could be sooner. Yes. I mean, I'll wait until they do Fallen Edelgard first, and then we'll talk. All right, let's do some summons. Around book 5. Okay, it might be a while until we get to Summer Edelgard. Like probably a year plus. That would be my guess. Whoops. You have a ticket. All right. Okay, this one's all trash, so we'll just go for, I don't know, I guess green. 2 years? I was trying to be optimistic. Okay, I keep getting freaking Rajats. Why am I getting Rajats? Okay. Hello, Radiant Hero. Would you want a new status effect that neutralizes DR piercing effects? No. I'd rather us be in a nuke meta than a tank meta. So, honestly, tanks are already too tanky as is, in my opinion. So I don't think we should have that effect in the game, personally. All right. They gave us salvage. Yeah. But like then they also gave us fell spirits. So we're back to a tank meta, which is kind of crazy, actually. Where's the double special? I don't know if I should go for this. I guess I can like wait until after the trailer to see, because it could be an emblem. Like there's a very small chance it could be an emblem. Most likely it's legendary. I don't know what I would do with an ask. Like legit, I'd probably only give this to Marnie. That would be like what I do. But I don't know. This Ninja Lucina hates me. I've like probably spent 1,400 orbs just to get a +4. Like, oh my gosh. This is what I get for standing you all this time, Lucina. The nerve. Yeah, when is Sakura coming back? Actually, let me check. Hello, Just Gusby. Okay, so Sakura's coming back next month, actually. So that's actually pretty soon. I don't know what's happening in blue. Something's happening in blue. But yeah, that's pretty soon, actually. Yeah, most likely it'll be a red legendary because that has Needhogger and Erica, who are still pretty good. Red, that sounds like Diamant. Emblem Veronica Red Tome unit. You know, that is a possibility. It is also a possibility we get like Emblem Roy, funnily enough. But yeah. Like red is just like very, there's a lot of candidates for red because it's just like the sword color, obviously. So yeah. Okay, we have like, okay, what else can we do? We have like a bunch of, I guess we can do allegiance battles. Where are my allegiance battles squad? There it is. Against Yuri, ooh, that's gonna be a little bit difficult. Okay. Since the do here is red, we don't need to do anything, so I think it would be better to do something like this, I think.
Yes. Steady now.
We actually need Corrin to have the salvage.
Show me the way. We'll see this through.
There's no way.
Ready
What?
to
Oh,
Think
okay,
it
we need
through.
to take out the do then first.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, we will go here.
Is anyone
That's
hurt?
crazy to me. I would fail to kill that. But at least we can go here, transform into
Very
that,
well.
Leave it to me.
and then unfortunately, Sigurd's kind of on the opposite side of what we need. So, yeah, a little bit unfortunate.
I am here.
Let's do it. Is anyone hurt?
But at least we can do something like this, I think.
Going now.
Yeah.
Of course.
We just need to be very
decide.
careful
Ready to
of
go.
how we do this. I think that should work. Oh god.
Show me the
Okay.
way.
Let's do that. That should be fine. Emblem Micaiah? We don't know what emblem we'll get. That's the thing, right?
Think it through. We'll see this through. Let me aid you.
Leave it to me.
It could
to
be Micaiah, it could be Roy, it could be like anything, honestly.
I am here.
Okay.
Good.
Alright, that should be GG's.
Is anyone hurt?
Very nice.
Very well.
Alright, cool. I don't know what week this is, but I guess that was doing okay. It's due week. Due week's good. I feel like Emblem Micaiah would have some sort of healing. Or I don't know. Maybe like a saline effect where like any buffs get like spread out or something. That would be my first thought. Oh, I need to defeat Lloyd. I'll do that later. Because we are kind of running into 10 minutes now. Would you want a Brave Felix 2.0 with Pass? I don't think it would be that bad. It would be fun for Gale Force. Dude, no one has these units. We don't need to SP train that anymore. Tempest, I think this Tempest trial is over. Okay. And then we just have this Felix, and then Miracle with Roy. Yeah, Roy is definitely getting Miracle. I can mark my words; it will happen.
We will settle.
All right, let's do this.
So we shall.
I think Oblivion forgot to start his stream.
What now? I see.
Okay, dang. They got hands.
I will deliver. Who's next?
Okay, at least we can do that.
Where to?
Double Miracle Marnie. yeah. Kind of cursed, but it's fine, I guess.
I'll handle it. What now?
Let's swim. I'll face
Okay,
it
this
head
was
on. Come
really
along.
easy.
And away. Who's next?
Roy's Miracle works against Brave attacks? That would be wild. If it works against Brave attacks. Nice, okay. Alright, cool. Get that orb. The orb. And then everything else should be good, I think. I just need to finish the Tempest. Oh, I'll just do this. Finish this off.
I've got this.
We just need to do 4 battles here. Is Oblivion streaming or no? I don't know. Oh, he is streaming. Okay, I guess we're all just doing separate streams then. F. Oh, he's doing Final Fantasy. I see. Makes sense.
Emblem, engage!
Maybe I should have done like 100-line gameplay. Or Osu gameplay. I don't know. I don't know how many of my my viewer base actually like watches my Osu videos. It's not a lot. I think they have like completely different audiences.
Flowers. Beautiful.
All right. Just one more.
Won't you die?
All right, cool. 2 orbs. Let's go. We need any orb we can get. I need to get back to 2,000 before I like start summoning again. Hello, Infantry Pulse. I'm thinking if it is actually a fire legendary, and it seems like it'll be red, so it might be like Diamant, potentially Arvis. Those are like the 2 options I'm thinking of right now. So yeah. You're thinking Sonicy? Sonicy could be an option, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, I'll add that into the pile. Sonicy, Arvis, Diamant. Yeah, one of those 3, I think. Unless there's like any other red fire associated characters that would be legendary candidates. I would be surprised. I mean, I guess Sonicy makes sense. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what to expect. I mean, hopefully it'll be interesting. Tibarn? I don't think it's Tibarn. Tibarn's not associated with fire. And I guess since he's a beast, he could be literally any color. And he was red and colorless. Imagine his dad. I don't think they would do that. Man, I really wished... I should have played 100 Line instead of... Oblivion's out there playing Final Fantasy. Satoshis... I don't know what Satoshi's doing. It's probably just chatting. I should have showed off some 100 Line stuff. Last Defense Academy. But yeah, 4 minutes, chat. I mean, most likely I'll skip, so... Unless, like, again, it's like Emblem Lucina, or like an actual female Robin, or something like that. You're a believer in the staff double hero conspiracy? Wait, what's... This is the first time I've heard of this conspiracy, Door. What is that? Three minutes, yeah. Okay, let me switch to this to prepare. Okay. All right, final predictions. Hello, Rich Pichu. Thinking it's an emblem, but everyone says legendary due to the previous pattern. Yeah, if we maintain the pattern, which still holds, it should be legendary. But because like we had Emblem Erica, then we have Elm plus Marth as like a bonus for for the anniversary. So it should be legendary next, and then it should be Emblem. But like they could always just change that because they did do something special last month. So who knows? Roy needs to be meta. When was the last time he was meta? I was about to say that, Rich Pichu. Never. Oh, Roy. Oh, Roy. Watch Roy somehow get into the game and like his emblem and unit sucks. That would be the actual conspiracy theory. All right, 2 minutes. 1 minute. Roy ain't even be meta in his own game. True. They're just portraying him in Faye accurately. We got to give it up to the devs for portraying Roy accurately. Yeah. I love Roy hates so much. Yeah. It's out? No, it's not. It's only 7:59. What are you talking about? No spoilers, by the way. I'm going to preemptively close chat, but no spoilers, regardless. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. Not on the Twitters. Okay, now it's 8, so presumably we should see something here. Yes, okay, cool. All right. Let me set everything up. Okay. I think this should work. All right. Here we go, chat. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. I said let's go. Who's it going to be? That is Tellius music. That is Black Knight's music. Wait, is it Black Knight? Okay.
A legendary hero. Me.
I was not expecting Black
What sort of
Knight,
legacy
like at
do I
all.
have left?
Final Sword Imbue Reflex. Okay, so we got 2 new status effects. Oh, I can already tell Oblivion's going to be freaking out right now. Distant D AD form, interesting. Pitch Black Luna, that's also interesting. Okay, yeah, we know you have the pair up.
Say your prayers.
Hey, we got the quick quotes. Let's go. Oblivion's wallet in shambles. Yeah, he's going to have to get a smaller box. This is really cool, though. I like this. I will say he doesn't seem too different from his base version, other than the fact that he
I'll protect you.
glows. Wow. Okay.
Let us
Celica, you actually suck. Okay, legendary Black Knight though. I was not expecting any of that, but this is cool. I like that. Yeah, he's perpetually on fire, which is kind of funny. All right. Dang. Well, unfortunately, I'm not the stream to watch for this reaction. That would be Oblivion. But no, Black Knight is cool. It's cool. I like that. Yeah, the green share is pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I wish he looked more different. He looks literally the same except fiery. Like, this looks exactly the same as his normal
A
outfit.
legendary hero. Me.
Yeah, the only difference is that he glows.
What sort of legacy could I have left?
His cape is different, I guess. Yeah, but like that's not as visible as like potentially some other things. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at these skills. We have Final Sword. We have Slaying. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 20%, grants attack defense +6, Imbue and Reflex to units and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Okay, so we have those 2 new status effects, which is really interesting. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 20% at the start of combat, grants attack +X to units, inflicts attack -X on foe. So we have some daunts here. That being 20% of units defense at start of combat +6. And that's uncapped. Unit deals +Y damage, excluding AoEs, and reduces damage from foes attacked by Y, and reduces damage from foes specials by Y, so the Excel effect there. And then if foes HP is greater than or equal to 70% at start of combat, Y equals 16. Otherwise, Y equals 10. So basically, if your foe is like at full health, you get how much is cardboard in this economy? Someone check in on Oblivion for me. How is he faring? Let's see. So basically, if the foe initiating against you is high health, you get more flat damage reduction and true damage. Essentially, that's what this means. Otherwise, you just get 10, which is still pretty good. And then neutralizes deep wounds during combat. So we have the just flat out neutralization of deep wounds. Which is something I think Hathrin also has. And also when units special triggers, neutralizes okay, and then we have DR like piercing when your special triggers. As long as it's non-special skills. Okay. This is looking pretty exciting so far. I'm excited to see what Imbue and Reflex does. Assail Imbue reduces the effects of deep wounds on units by 50% during combat and restores 40% of units' maximum HP as units' combat begins for 1 turn. Okay, so this is like Breath of Life, I think, but as a status. That is really good. Obviously, we have alternatives right now, again, with like Hathrin and Breath of Life itself, but having this as a status is good. And this gets added into himself as well. So he definitely appreciates this. Maybe not the deep wounds part, because he already neutralizes deep wounds, but definitely the healing, I think he'll appreciate a lot. Loki is just going to be super buffed. Yeah. Okay, and Reflex reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7 during combat. And that includes Braves. And units' next attack deals damage equals to the total damage reduced from foes' first attack by any source. Wait. That is so good. That is actually so good. Because damage reflection is like one of the most powerful effects. It's why like base Mythic Thor was a good nuke for a while. That is really good. Dang, okay. Just from that, I think this is a really good unit. Yeah, basically everyone gets the good part of Johanna lands. Like I don't know if you saw the Shadows rank 1 run with Sharena with Johanna lands, but that just goes to and like Summoner's Duels S, but that just goes to show the power of damage reflection. So having this as a status that he has, and also he can give this out to the rest of the allies, makes him both a very good save and a very good support. Someone call up ATM soon, real quick. Yeah. So yeah, damage reflection here. I already can tell Black Knight is probably going to be a unit to use in Summer's Duels. Let's continue. Pitch Dark Luna. It's just not dark Luna, it's pitch dark. When special triggers boost damage by 80% of greater... okay, that's just the basic Luna effect. Neutralizes effects that prevents units' counterattacks and reduces damage from attacks by X% during combat. X being 50 minus the current special cooldown count value times 10. But if units special triggered during this combat, X equals 50, excluding AoEs. And also, if units defense greater than or equal to foe's defense plus 5, disables units and foe skills that... Okay, so he also has Hardy Bearing in this as well. That would go really well with a lot of the Desperation or Vantage units we have here. Yeah, so basically, you basically want your special to be pre-charged, essentially. Yeah, you can have 2 saves with Hardy Bearing. So you can put Hardy Bearing on Fjorm, and you can run this one. That would be really good. The damage reduction will also be really good here because assuming it is pre-charged, you get like 50% damage reduction, which is really, really good. He has Slaying, so if it's at 2, he gets 30% damage reduction, which is all right. But it is unpierceable since it's tied to the special. What else do we have? Okay, so we have Distant AD Fjorm. So yeah, he doesn't have inbuilt Distant Counter. He has this. We have DC. If unit is within 3 spaces from ally, grants bonus to. Okay, so it's basically just like it's just like attack defense form, except it's at a max of 9. And if you trigger Savior, it's just 9 flat out. Yeah. Yeah, it would be better if we had res here instead of attack. I don't think he needs the attack. Because with this reflect thing, he wants to be as tanky as possible. Well, actually, no. He wants to rely on like flat damage reduction and all that sort of stuff and use that damage reflection as his attack. So he doesn't really need attack. He rather have this be res, essentially. Yeah. Okay, counter fighter. If foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is greater than equal to 20% at start of combat, inflicts attack -5 on foe, deals damage equals to 50% of unit's attack, and reduces damage from foe's attack by 50% of unit's attack during combat. All that excluding AoEs, and restores 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe during combat. And also, if unit's attack and triggers unit special, grant special cooldown count -2 to unit before foe's first attack during combat. Okay, so I see what they're going for here. This special cooldown count will make it so Pitch Black Luna becomes pre-charged, and therefore you get the full 50% DR. And we get some flat damage reduction, but it's based on unit's attack. I'm trying to wonder if like Slick or one of the other fighter skills would be better for him, because there are ways you can pre-charge this Luna. Or maybe like or maybe it doesn't even like matter to pre-charge the Luna. I think that's something you have to like play around with. It'll depend on how much that 20% extra DR actually matters. Compared to like maybe flat damage reduction. Who knows? Maybe like this is the best skill, but I think that needs to be put into the sims a little bit. Yeah. And then we have AD Briar save. Yeah, I think you go twin save, I think. Personally. You just want to stack flat damage reduction. That's what you want to do. So that it could get reflected. Yeah, this kit is very based on him killing in the first reflected counterattack. So one thing you can do with this is that you can run Erica Ring on him. That will allow him to essentially get past the miracle, because assuming he gets a lot of huge damage reflection, he'll get the foe to the miracle proc. And then the brave hit will kill them off, essentially. Granted, miracle nukes, I haven't seen a lot of these days, so it's maybe not as necessary. But yeah. Him having the NCD overlap in your optimization, I don't think you run this with Fell Spirit. I think you put Fell Spirit onto like Young Male Corn or something. I think you can totally just have him on his own team with switch this out to twin save, and then yeah. I don't know. Maybe Briar save works, but I don't know. Is that everything? Yeah. Okay, what do I think? I think this unit's really good. I don't want to make like too many like overhyping or underhyping of units, but if it wasn't for the reflex, I think he would just be like another powerful save, like Young Male Corn, but like him giving out the reflex is just really, really good support. It really helps a lot for the team. It will need a team that can make do with reflex, though. Like, not every nuke has good usage of this reflex skill. Like, Thor was really good. Is there another nuke that would really like reflex? I guess you could also use this to support a front line. Yeah. Ninja Lucina. I guess Miracle Ninja Lucina or Miracle Nukes. I think he would pair really well with Miracle Nukes. He's definitely the best fire legendary armor we've gotten. Dang. Throwing shots at Edelgard. Jeez. Valentine's Rhea. I guess in a context like Aetherates, yeah. In Summer's duels, you don't want Valentine's Rhea with Black Knight because obviously you can only run one save. So yeah. I think definitely double armor comps. Yeah. Double armor comps are kind of a meme. Yeah, this is like the latest line of far saves. Like, we had Fallen Female Alir. We had Young Male Corrin. Does Reflex works with Nyx? I think so. The Omni Rhea build with Seafood? Yeah, you could do that. But I don't think you're running a save if you run that team. So yeah, I think you run this with either a team of Miracle Nukes or like a team of like stat balls. Like, do you remember back when we had the 5 melee team? I think that was like in January or something. A tanky team like that, I think Black Knight would work really well in, if that ever returns. Him with Attuned Alm. Yeah, I guess Attuned Alm works as well. I'll be honest, I haven't really seen Attuned Alm all that much in Summer's Duels, but maybe he gets a boost with this. Like, Young Male Corrin got a boost with Fell Spirit, so he will be good with Pirate to Barn. Yeah, I guess so. I keep forgetting Pirate to Barn has Frozen. I just want to know what his good with old Nagi. Maybe. I want to see how his tankiness is. He does have a lot of layers of flat damage reduction. So I think he will be tanky enough to make use of all his effects. If he's not tanky enough, then it sort of runs into like the Dedue situation where, like, yeah, Dedue has a really cool effect, but he just also gets like completely nuked, so he's not as useful. But I do think he is tanky enough just from looking at this. Like, we have the flat damage reduction here. Most likely going to be 16 flat damage reduction. A further 7 here. And then we count like potentially twin save. And then the flat damage reduction and counter attack here. That's like a lot of flat damage reduction. That combined with the 50% pretty much unpierceable DR, he'll probably be able to tank the nukes that we have. I will say, in terms of pure survivability, I do think Rhea is still better because obviously Miracle is just extremely strong, right? And like, Black Knight himself can't really use Reflex if he just dies, you know? So I do think Rhea, in terms of pure tankiness, is still better. I do think Black Knight probably has the same level overall power as Rhea, I think. Maybe. Oh yeah. Who is that guy? I forget. Mega Crash or something. Yeah. The thing he's missing that would make him like Omega strong is if he just had like built-in Brave. But he will have to compete with Fjorm, I guess, for that. Although I guess most people will probably switch to Black Knight. That would be my guess. In terms of SD, I think Rhea is best for both, yeah. Because Miracle is just really strong. So I guess that's a good way to put it. Like, Rhea's support buffs the tankiness of the team by giving everything Miracle. Black Knight buffs the offenses of the team by giving everyone damage reflection. But that damage reflection could make Black Knight more tanky by killing, the foes before they can counterattack. Hello, Satoshi. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, you're ending stream early? Dang. What's up? If you're free, you can join. Or you could just rest if you want. What if you jump scared me? Are you gonna pull as a shadow and have some super loud entrance effect on Discord? Hello, Kutsu. Yeah, he can join. Yeah. Honestly, for a second, I just completely blanked out because of what you just typed in. But sure, if he wants to. Let me set everything up on my stream. Oops. Yeah, I'll lower that. Uh-oh. There we go. Hello.
What's up? They actually could not have done this at a better time. I just finished Path of Radiance, and I'm a Black Knight fan, and now I really want him. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's actually insane.
They roped you in at the perfect time. I think the only thing that could have been better if you would have finished Radiant Dawn and then Black Knight appeared here. But yeah, how are you feeling about this unit?
For once, I wish I wasn't a VTuber and I had just face cam, because the second I heard the first beat, I had PTSD and my jaw dropped. I'm not gonna
right.
I was triggered. I think he's really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think he's I think he's in the same level as Fallen Female Lear and Rhea. I don't think he'll be better. It wouldn't surprise me, because passing good damage reflection support is insane.
But
yeah, I'm pretty high on him so far. I think he's also going to be an insane Erica ring user also, which is crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he'll be a very powerful save in the lines of Fallen Female, Alear, Rhea. I don't think he's better necessarily than those ones, or because I think it's more of trade-offs, because Rhea still has the miracle effect, which even though fatal smoke is everywhere, it's still very powerful. And it, in my mind, Rhea helps buff defenses, while Black Knight helps buffs the power of units with the damage reflection, right?
Right.
So I don't think it's necessarily better, but it is very, very strong. And I love damage reflection. Thank you, Echidna, for killing Needhogger for me that one stream. And if Shadow was here, I could talk about the Johanna Lance Sharena run he did, where he beat all these tanky units with Johanna Lance Sharena, and that just goes to show how powerful it is. I will say, it's not any nuke, or nuke can use this to get insane damage. It has to be a nuke that either has damage reduction or miracle to make it effectively work. But even so, I do think there are candidates like Miracle Lucina, Miracle Yunaka potentially, And also, just like tanky front lines in general will appreciate that, just to be, more of a threat that people can't just initiate on. And so, yeah.
Uh-huh.
hmm I don't know if that makes sense or not, but yeah.
No,
That's
it
my
did, it
thoughts.
did, it did.
Yeah. Dude, after the stream, I need to like watch Oblivion's Fall to see his pop off, because I bet he's like popping off right now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Legendary Nemesis can happen. Zephiel or like Arvis. Yeah, they just I always thought that was gonna happen anyways, but like now it's like I feel like hammered home, like evil legendaries will happen.
Yeah.
Which is all.
I mean, I sort of thought that was already hammered home when we got like quote unquote legendary female Robin, aka Grima, but I guess now it's actually hammered home. So,
yeah. Well, I still think they regret doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
100% they regret doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This unit is funnily a counter to himself. He does seem weak to Scowl plus Miracle Reflect nukes. If you run Erica Ring, he wouldn't be that weak to Miracle nukes. But if you don't run Erica Ring, then yeah, he will pretty much fold to that, I think.
Yeah, I literally said that on my stream too. Yeah, he probably folds to Miracle like nukes, but yeah, Erica Ring will just
yeah. Scowl though, I think Scowl actually is decent counterplay potentially. I don't know. We will need to see the matchups.
Stack it.
Yeah, you do have to stack it. Yeah.
Don't you? Oh no! Actually, it might be a little oof now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. It like adds together at the same time, so it'll be -1 instead of minus. Okay, that's something we'll have to see. Do we see Miracle Nukes? You still see them around. Specifically, like I think the biggest one is Ninja Lucina, who most optimal kit is using Miracle. Unironically, Miracle Lucina with Black Knight support, I think, will be really good. So, yeah. Man, I was not expecting Black Knight at all. Like, actually.
Yeah. That dude, it's freaking awesome. I'm so happy. But I'm also so sad because I don't want to summon. But I think I might. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna fold.
Satoshi, I remember at like during the CYL reveal, you're like, I'm gonna save all my orbs for CYL Byleth, male Byleth, and I was like, all right. I hope you hold to that, and it's just been orb spending for you for like the entire months since. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm just like in like embarrassment because I'm not doing what I said I would.
Yeah. I have failed you. I failed to instill the DTM orb saving strats. My apologies.
Yeah.
I do wish he kind of had a different outfit because it looks really similar to his normal Black Knight outfit. Like I don't know, maybe I'm just blind.
It's raw. I don't know. I think the like golden aura, like it's like a little like change, but like I feel like it adds so much. I don't know. It feels more impactful. I don't know. It's crazy.
For me, it's just like, oh, he's just Black Knight but glows. But like that's fair. That's fair. Oh man,
dude, I'm so hype. But I'm also so sad. I don't want to. Oh, why? Why did I have to finish Tellius?
Well, here's something you can do to put yourself in a good mindset. You can hold off until you finish Radiant Dawn, and then you can summon for Black Knight, when you can truly appreciate him.
Okay, dude. That's going to be like 2 months or 3 months from now. That's crazy.
Will he be rerun by then? I actually don't know when he will be rerun.
Maybe. Satoshi play ready. I will.
He will. Don't worry.
I promise there will not be that many gaps in between this time, like I did with Path of Radiance. I will make sure.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Satoshi has just finished his Path of Radiance streams on his channel, And we'll eventually be doing Radiant Dawn. So be sure to check him out for those if you're interested. Yeah.
Thank you.
And did it in 14
There
days.
was a lot of funny moments.
Yeah, you're just going to speedrun Radiant Dawn to fulfill that.
Dude, honestly, maybe I was gonna have a subspace emissary stream tomorrow. Now I'm like, maybe I should do Radiant Dawn. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. What are your thoughts on his the ABCs that he has? Like, do you think you want to like swap them out for anything or anything like that, or is his base kit fine?
C is perfect. A. I feel like we're kind of locked into having that A, unfortunately.
Yeah,
like I don't feel comfortable giving him disencounter melee to like put like Diluvial boost or something. I really don't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Counter fighter. I think I think you're able to switch it as long as you always give him Erica Ring.
Mm-hmm.
So that the last hit like procs Pitch Dark Luna.
Yeah.
But if you're not, then you kind of also have to run Counter Fighter too, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his kit kind of needs Counter Fighter. Unless he's tanky enough that he doesn't need the extra like 20% or whatever that having it pre-charge will give. Then he could probably run like, I don't know, Slick or whatever. But if he's not, then you'd probably go Counter Fighter. Yeah, just for that. Plus the flat damage reduction. You want to stack flat damage reduction as much as possible to get the damage reflection. And then with Erica Ring, that can get through miracles. That seems to be the gameplay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Winter Allure buffs. Yeah, I mean, this is a Winter Allure buff, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's a crazy Winter Allure buff.
Dude, how's Winter Allure getting better? Like, he was already better with Fallen Female Allure, and now we have this. So, like, you can literally stack, like, Fallen Male Allure plus this and Winter Male Allure. And yeah, it would be like, are we going back to, like, the 5 melee teams of January? Is that what's going on? Yeah. So you go Briar over Twin Save?
For who?
For Black Knight.
Yeah. Briar gives an additional -5 flat DR.
I thought Twin Save gave damage reduction. Wait, what? You can tell how much I actually use these skills.
Twin Save does not do anything for him.
Rip. Dang. F. Okay, never mind. I was lied to by chat. We go Briar then. Twin Save gives healing and the twin. Yeah, but like Pitch Dark Luna works every turn. You don't need Twin Save for that. At least from what I'm reading it. Right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if that wasn't the case, then yeah, you go Twin. But I don't think he needs it. Unless like IS messed something up in the description or codes, which could happen, but you know.
Uh-huh. Which they've been doing.
They have been doing,
lately.
yeah.
Especially when a lot of these effects they've been doing have just been copy paste, so I don't know how they're doing that, but sure.
I genuinely do not understand. Like they'd have to literally be using some like AI coding tool or something like that to have this in, because it's insane to me. Like how do you have Dragon Flame or whatever like bypass melee Pavis? Like that makes no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Coding wise, yeah.
Oh, his art just got tweeted out by Kita Senri. Oh my god.
Mm. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this banner. So on red, we have Black Knight, Erica, and Needhogger. That's a pretty good share, actually.
It's good.
Yeah.
Even Needhogger, like that's still a good pool.
Yeah. And like if you need like an Astra mythic to merge up, like that's an option. Even though the snakes are kind of falling off in Summer's duels, like they're still very powerful there. So You can definitely use them still. Black Knight obviously is the star, and then Erica obviously is really good. You can merge up for the rain. You can get the blue skies fodder, and yeah, really good.
Yeah.
All right, blue we have Meter, Veil, and Freyr, and I'm not feeling that one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that has a lot of value only for me because I don't have a Freyr, believe it or not.
Oh.
And then
okay.
Veil is like my third highest merged Astromythic. So technically, that's value for
I mean,
me.
that's good value for you, yeah.
Yeah. And then Madeira, that's Slice with Sparrow.
That is really good.
So
Yeah.
that, for me specifically, that's good.
Yeah. So if any of you are like Satoshi, then this is really good. But for the rest of us, yeah, we probably can easily skip that. Green, we have legendary female Alir, Hathrin, and the best unit in the game, legendary male Corrin.
Oh my god.
I think that's mostly an too, besides Hathrin, who's still really strong. Yeah.
As a shadow of this, who are standouts to you for what's the effect called? The damage reflection
Reflex?
effect. Who are like standouts for reflex? Like obviously that's effect is going to be good on everyone, but who's someone that like immediately pops into your mind that's like, oh my god, they're going to be broken with this like bonus. And don't say nerd.
So my immediate thoughts are like Miracle Nukes. So things like Miracle Yunaka, Miracle Lucina. Granted, I don't think they need it per se, but it definitely helps out a lot. The other ones I think are like tanky frontline. So you think of Wintermail Alir. You think, unironically, like Ashe, like last season, would be really good with this effect. But it doesn't have to be Ashe. Like any frontline, like you can even put this on Hathrin, I think. There is a little bit of duplication with, the status and stuff. But it is an option. Maybe you put male Alir, fallen male Alir, actually, now that I think about it.
I think you'd be good with it too, yeah.
Yeah. Because I will also give Fell Spirit to Black Knight, which means more damage reflection. And that just like compounds, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm seeing the vision. Bridal Julia. I'll be honest, I forgot Bridal Julia was a thing. But I guess yeah, Bridal Julia. What is the are there any other units that have been used? I guess Dedu? Maybe? No, I guess Dedu could, but that's more of an iffy one, I think.
Yeah.
Tiki? I don't know. Tiki's a fraud, so who cares? Maybe Edelgard. Valentine's Edelgard?
I was thinking that too. Like, I don't think she needs to do as much as people. Excuse me, as much as people say she does.
Mm-hmm.
That just like gives her so much firepower with like all the stones with fortifications.
Right.
That reflect is gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because mine, at least, if she misses a kill, it's usually by like 5 points. Like I kid you not. So it's like
I see. Yeah.
That'll go like a long way for sure.
Does she? I forget. Does Valentine's Edelgard have disencounter?
If you give her fortifications, which is what
I
suggest, which I suggest everyone runs. Honestly,
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Even in Ether Raids, I run fortification. I think it's that good on her.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, fortifications Edelgard would work really well with Black Knight. And then you could probably move to do to like. Yeah, I guess those are like the main options. Like, actually, no, Martha's advantage unit. He wouldn't really benefit from that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, he there would be no damage to reflect.
Facts when he's dead.
Oh man, we're gonna get so much hate from.
Oh, I guess a Toon Tiki would like it, huh?
Yeah, a Toon Tiki. Yeah, I could see. I don't know. I'm a bit more skeptical about the tanking power of Tiki to be able to actually make use of Reflex. But like, if you can get her tanky enough, then I can see it. Yeah. Hello, Oblivion.
Are you guys still streaming? I just realized.
I am still streaming.
DTM
Yeah.
is.
But
Oh shit! I just ended my stream.
oh,
Dude,
Oh my god! I can't breathe.
They-
Bro. I like literally died.
they couldn't
congrats.
pick a better time to add him. Like, I just
Yep.
finished Pathuranian, dude. That's
Yep.
messed up.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm folding. I have to summon for him. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I was just glazing Black Knight, and now he's here.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I need
so upset.
to. Oops! I forgot to. Oops! I just fucked up. Hopefully that didn't mess up my recording.
Oh,
Please. I think it's fine. Okay.
I mean, at least
I
you'll
have
have
to
the
go put 'em- I
YouTube,
have to-
right? In case.
Yeah, but that takes like hours to like download. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So I was trying to record it so that way I can go edit it into an actual video.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't like kill anyone's ears, but I probably did.
I wouldn't expect anything less. If my ears weren't blown out from your reaction, I would have been really disappointed. I can't wait to see it.
So I literally, when he popped up, he didn't even pop up. The music started. Once the music started, I threw my mic back and I jumped out of my chair. So it's probably not too bad to scream.
Okay.
So I'm literally across the room, walking back and forth, screaming. So
I see.
I'm like
Wow.
actually so hot. I have to go take a shower. I'm like actually like just covered in sweat. 'Cause I'm like freaking out so hard. Like,
I mean,
oh my god.
Yeah, this is huge. Like, congrats. Like, this is amazing.
I cannot believe. I thought like Tibarn was way more likely than Black Knight for some reason. I didn't even consider Black Knight.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
outside of quote unquote Grima, which is actually like female Robin, this is the first villain?
Yeah.
Question
Yep.
mark? Like,
Yep. Yeah.
people will argue about Edelgard, but like, no, this is the actual first villain.
Oh,
So-
I didn't even think about that. That's funny.
There have been people. I remember back when Edelgard, Legendary Edelgard released, there was that argument. But yeah,
Yeah.
can't wait for Oblivion to get a +10 stick. Don't hurt me. Why do you have to say that?
That's messed
Plus
up.
then what? Plus then what?
+10 snake, his
Snake.
favorite unit.
Bro, stop. At least let it be Erica.
Yeah.
I mean, Erica is there, so like at least the share is really, really good, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm happy about.
What are your thoughts on him as a unit, overall?
I'm gonna be real. I've been trying to like be calm and analyze it, but I was having such a hard time.
I
could
see.
not like actually. So I think anything I say will be very
Right.
like I don't know how great. I mean, he seems really strong, and he offers two unique supports. Right? He's offering like almost. It's not Divine Nectar, but it's like Divine Nectar like budget. Essentially, it's almost like Breath of Life, like 3/4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Reflex sounds really broken. Like Damage Reflection is really, really good. And getting 7 flat DR on top of that is really nice as well. And he has 5 layers of flat DR. So, or 4 layers of flat DR and 1 layer of non-pierceable DR. Which is like, I don't know if that's a new record, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be very strong. Like, damage reflection is just super powerful.
Right.
And just give him Erica Ray. What's gonna live?
That's why I was
Yeah.
thinking you have to give him Erica Ring probably because he's obviously very slow.
Yeah.
And if you don't give him that, then like Miracle can kind of screw him over, right?
Right. Yeah.
But he hits so hard. Like I'm like, without Miracle, you're probably dead.
Yeah, probably. So you probably have to like, and he has Hardy Bearing, so you can't like desperation him.
And he has Hardy Bear.
That was funny. That was funny.
So
dope.
like, it's basically just brave attacks. Really.
Right. And he has so much flat DR, like it's crazy. And that new fighter skill. That new fighter skill works really well with his kit.
Yep. Yeah. It's like
Obviously,
tailor
I
made
mean,
for him.
Yeah. So you're getting 50% like non-pierceable damage reduction against all attacks. Like you don't even have to worry about like twin save or whatever, right? And then you have the 16 flat DR on his weapon. You have 7 from reflex. You have the percentage flat DR from his B skill, and you have the 5 flat DR from Briar Save. So like, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
We really have to see the matchups. We need to see the matchups against like Camilla and
Camilla,
and
Yunaka,
Erica,
yeah. I think he'll be. I don't know if he'll be better than like our current top saves, but I think he will be a top save. That would be my prediction, at least.
Yeah.
Assuming the matchups work, which I mean, he has like 4 flat DR layers, so I would hope so.
I think he's like up there with Rhea and Fallen Female Aleer.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
The thing is, Fallen Female Aleer is so like I think with Fallen Female Aleer, the thing will be competing on the support level. Like I think Black Knight's more tanky, and he's probably gonna hit way harder. But the support from Aleer is probably better. Because Fallen Spirit's just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Rhea, on the other hand, Rhea's just like the thing about Rhea is like if you have Fatal Smoke, Rhea is just like really good. If you don't have Fatal Smoke, Rhea's like broken.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that like maybe he ends up being better than Rhea, like if the meta keeps adapting. But it's been months and they still haven't completely adapted yet. So
we'll
have to see.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Fatal Smoke hasn't been as prevalent to make Rhea go down yet.
Yeah. So we'd either have to get a new Fatal Smoke that's like easily available, or they'd have to release a banner where like Fatal Smoke 4 is just like on a duplicator, maybe.
Right.
And maybe that and like and that duplicator is popular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can't be. Well, I mean, Gangnam design was popular, but I guess like not to that extent. Yeah.
And I don't know about that.
Does Black Knight beat the curse of being a legendary releasing in May? I would hope so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't see. There's no way this unit is bad. Like if he's not meta, there's one thing, but there's no way he's bad.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he's a Corrin. There's just flat out.
No, exactly. He's not a Corrin. He's not a legendary Xander on release. He's not a legendary Guinevere on release.
Yeah. Okay. Something Dor said, which really hurt me, is that this is definitely the best legendary fire armor we've gotten. And I was like, dang, why do you got to do me like that?
I mean, that is true.
Taking shots.
I was looking at I was trying to throw together like a really ghetto Fire Emblem or Fire Legendary tier list on stream without moving anything. And like he's definitely like in a rank of his own. Like the Fire Legendaries are pretty bad right now.
Yeah. Guinevere was May. Yeah, Guinevere was May, I believe.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I shouldn't need to ask, but I'm going to ask anyways. Are you going to summon?
I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna plus 10, but I'm gonna summon.
At least for
I just
a
spent
spark,
all my money on Magic the Gathering. So
I know. I was like, this couldn't have come at the worst time.
Faye was like, "You haven't given us money in a month. How dare you?" I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, they heard. This month was Faye reeling you back. They heard about you like being. I'm not sure if I'm like into Faye these days. And now, boom, first Fallen to do, and now this. So
that's so true. That's actually like ridiculously true. Oh man.
Yeah.
Let me grab. Oh my god.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off for here, chat. Is there any final words you want to say before we end it off?
It's a must summon. You have to pull.
You do have to pull.
I don't make the rules.
I do, but you gotta pull.
I'll be the angel on everyone's shoulder and saying you do not need to summon on this banner. At the very least, you can wait until the 13th of June. 100% devs are Oblivion subscribers. Like, actually, I'm starting to believe that.
They had Felix fight Black Knight. They literally watched my channel.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Again, thank you, Satoshi for Oblivion for, I guess, spontaneously joining. For those who don't know, again, Satoshi's going to be doing Radiant Dawn soon, so he'll probably fall in love with Black Knight some more. So be on the lookout for that. Oblivion has just finished Gen 1 of Genealogy and will be starting Gen 2 probably next Tuesday. So be sure to subscribe to him for that. And then, yeah, I guess I can plug myself. My Conquest streams are on Sunday at 6 Pacific. So yeah, be excited, I guess. But yeah, Thank you everyone for joining. Hope you all have an amazing rest of the day, and see you all next time. Bye everyone.
Bye.